My sister body shamed me and made me cry in front of our entire family, so I gave her a brutal reality check and told her I never wanted to see her again. My sister Chelsea has been torturing me about my weight since we were kids. The ironic part, I'm 115 pounds at 5'4", while she's easily pushing 250 at 5'6". But somehow, in her twisted mind, I'm the fat one who needs constant reminders about my appearance. It started when we were teenagers. She'd pinch my thighs and say things like, somebody's getting chunky, or make pig noises when I ate. My parents always brushed it off as sibling rivalry and told me to ignore her, but it destroyed my self-esteem completely. Even now at 23, she continues this torture. Every family gathering becomes a nightmare where I'm her personal punching bag. She'll comment on my clothes, my posture, what I'm eating, anything to make me feel worthless in front of everyone. Last weekend was our annual family BBQ. I'd been dreading it for weeks, but my boyfriend convinced me to go. Don't let her control your life, he said. I wish I'd listened to my gut instead. The moment I walked into my parents' backyard wearing denim shorts and a simple t-shirt, Chelsea's eyes lit up with malicious glee. She was holding court with our cousins, aunts, and uncles. A perfect audience for her cruelty. Oh, look, little sister decided to show some skin today, she announced, loud enough for everyone to hear. Brave choice with those thunder thighs. I tried to ignore her and grabbed a plate, but she wasn't done. As I sat down at the picnic table, she continued her commentary. Look how her shorts ride up when she sits. Maybe next time try a nice flowy dress to hide all that. She gestured at my perfectly normal body while our cousins started snickering. My face was burning with humiliation, but I kept quiet. I'd learned years ago that fighting back only made her worse. But then she crossed a line she'd never crossed before. Seriously though, how does your boyfriend even find you attractive? Does he have some kind of fetish for chunky girls or something? I mean, there's so much padding. That comment hit me like a physical blow. My boyfriend is the first person who's ever made me feel beautiful, and she just weaponized that against me. Something inside me finally snapped. I stood up so fast my chair nearly tipped over. Tears were already streaming down my face, but for once I wasn't going to run away and hide. You know what, Chelsea? I screamed, my voice cracking with emotion. You weigh twice what I do. Your gut literally hangs over your belt. Your arms jiggle when you wave, and you're standing here calling me fat? What kind of sister are you? The entire backyard went dead silent. You could hear the neighbor's dog barking in the distance. Chelsea's mouth dropped open. She'd never seen me fight back like this, but I wasn't finished. Years of pent-up rage came pouring out. I'm done, I continued, my voice getting stronger. I'm done pretending your cruelty is just joking. I'm done letting you destroy my self-esteem to make yourself feel better. You're not my sister. You're a bully, and I never want to see you again. Chelsea finally found her voice, stammering. It's just sibling teasing. You're being dramatic. Dramatic? I laughed bitterly. You just insulted my boyfriend and called me fat in front of 30 people. That's not teasing. That's psychological abuse. I grabbed my purse and started walking toward the gate. The entire family was staring in shock. They'd never seen quiet little me explode like that. As I reached my car, I heard my Aunt Brenda's voice cutting through the silence. Chelsea, what the hell is wrong with you? That girl is beautiful and you've been torturing her for years. I drove home sobbing, but for the first time, they weren't tears of shame. They were tears of relief. I'd finally stood up for myself. 3 hours later, my phone started exploding with texts. My cousin Haley. About time someone called her out. My Uncle Gary. Proud of you for standing up to her. Even my quiet Aunt Pam sent a long message about how she'd been wanting to say something for years. But the best part came around 9 p.m. Chelsea called me, and for the first time in my life, she was the one crying. Please, she sobbed into the phone. I'm sorry. Everyone's been giving me dirty looks all day. Mom and Dad are furious with me. I didn't realize what? I asked calmly. That your words hurt? That I have feelings? That watching you humiliate me in public might be painful? I was just jealous, she whispered. You're so tiny and pretty, and I've always felt like the ugly sister. I thought if I made you feel bad about yourself, you'd feel better about yourself. I finished. Well, congratulations, Chelsea. You succeeded in making me hate my body for years. But now everyone knows exactly what kind of person you really are. For the first time in my life, I had the power in our relationship. And you know what I did with it? I simply said, now you know how it feels to be humiliated in front of family, and hung up. The best part? She hasn't contacted me since, and family gatherings are finally peaceful again.